this video, we go ahead and create a whole dropshipping store from scratch and only run advertisements to it on TikTok. Alright guys, what's going on? Casting with a brand new video, and in today's video, as I just said, we're going to be running a whole dropshipping store only using ads from TikTok. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of TikTok before. It is literally like the second biggest social media app right now. It has like 500 million users. Every kid is using it. Almost every big news outlet has covered it. It is blowing up. So I wanted to go out tonight and see if it was possible to do this on TikTok, because I heard of some barriers to entry, especially for dropshippers or anybody looking to sell a product on there. So I'll be explaining everything I'm doing and how I'm actually going to go and approach this store, because it's definitely not using my actual strategy that I'm using now. Trying to find stuff and advertising it with Facebook is completely different than advertising something on TikTok. But I did want to try it because it is a huge platform. It's blowing up. I mean, you guys have seen it everywhere. So I wanted to go out and actually see if it's possible to make money with it using dropshipping. For you guys who don't know what dropshipping is, I'll put a diagram on the screen. It's literally just you selling a product you get from China to people, and you're not actually touching that product. You're just sending their order information once they give you their money to your Chinese supplier, and they're going to go ahead and send it to your customer. The whole video on this, you guys can go back in the channel and watch it if you are new, but that diagram should explain it. Disclaimer, I've never used TikTok before for myself or for any of my actual advertisements. Again, as I said, this video is a test, a mere test to see how it actually runs and how it actually performs. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I really hope that it does turn out good, as I said, because this would really be a huge opportunity to hop on for everybody. So I'm downloading the app on my phone right now. I'm going to go through with you guys just through the app to see how it actually is, because I don't think I've actually been on here before. I've seen screenshots of it. So I see how this works. These are just a bunch of videos that people are posting, and then you can like them, comment on them, but we can comment on them and we can like them, and there is no link in bio. So that is one thing that is going to suck about TikTok, is that we can't direct people directly on TikTok's app to our website, like a clickable link. You obviously type it in their descriptions right here they have, but you can tag people, which is interesting. I did not know you can do that, so maybe that has some potential later on, but for now I think what we'll be doing actually is attaching a link in the influencer's Instagram bio right here. So if we click that Instagram, it'll open her Instagram. And so I think the only thing we can do is attach the link to the influencer's Instagram bio, because there is, again, no link that we can use. So, they'll click on her Instagram link from the actual bio when she says, so they'll click the link on TikTok to her Instagram to open it up. And then from here, they'll go ahead and open the link to our website, if she was going to be one of the influencers we used. I know that this can affect conversions, especially for, people who have never actually, bought something online. And most of the people on TikTok have probably not bought something online, but I am going to be confident in it. I'm not going to stop here because I do see potential with it. I mean, as you can see, she has like 6 million likes. I mean, she's getting consistent 100K views, 200K views. This is actually a really good platform to advertise on, especially to the youthful audience. A lot of these kids are looking up to these people. Influencer marketing is great. I don't like Instagram anymore just because it is saturated, yes, but there's a lot of fake pages. It's really hard to get a quality shout out unless the influencer is an actual influencer, not like a meme page. All that aside, we now know how TikTok works, how we're going to attack it. What we have to do now is actually go in and find a product to sell. Now, I already actually have a product for TikTok. I actually looked into this earlier and I decided the niche I wanted to sell in, and I already had a store created almost 1.5 years ago for pretty much the same niche. So I went in and I had it converted a little bit, touched up the prices, changed the emails, and now we're actually ready to go ahead and run ads with that product. If you guys already have a product and you're just getting into this, I would really recommend that you actually try to find something that attacks a passion, especially with TikTok, because most of the people on TikTok, again, are younger kids, so they don't really care about solving their back pain and buying a back brace. They care more about trends and little viral things and little toys. So you might want to find something like that, attacks a passion, maybe something for Valentine's Day. Specifically, we're going to be doing these gay pride bracelets. We did these literally 1.5 years ago with my business partner. We started a whole brand for them, and it just fell off because we didn't know what we were doing at the time, but I wanted to bring it back here because I do see the potential, especially in that community on TikTok. Finding those little sub niches within those big niches is huge, especially with TikTok, as I said, because these people are in little communities essentially on TikTok, and picking out the right influencers is going to be really easy because most people are viral and trending. So all we did is we just went to the search section and typed in the hashtag that we wanted to use to find, people similar to the product that we're selling, or people with similar types of audiences to the products that we're actually selling. So I went and typed in LGBT, that is kind of like related to the products that we're selling. So I went in and I found a hashtag with almost 4.8 billion views. Like, that is a lot of views. So I went ahead and I DM'd all of these people on Instagram, but I also sent them an email as well if that was an option. So on TikTok, you want to be contacting them on multiple fronts. It's not going to be something where, it's like Instagram, you could DM them and they'll just see it automatically. Most of the times you're gonna have to email them and DM them on Instagram. Now we have to do really is just go out and actually run the ads. Pretty much what we did for the influencers to actually make the advertisement is not anything different than what they're actually already doing. So we just sent them the product and they made an ad holding up the product. So how I made the actual advertisement for the TikTok channel was that we just basically went onto their page and looked at what they were already doing. So as you see in this video, this is the same person talking to pretty much themselves. I guess they're just trying to talk about a certain topic or make like a joke. So what they are doing is, they're talking in like little text bubbles, and that's exactly what we did. We had them create an ad talking about, some different LGBT slurs that people talk about, and then they're going and, it's like one slur, one slur, one slur, one slur, and then from there, they're swiping them all off of the screen, and then there comes the product, which is the bracelet. And after all the swipes came the product, and then she's just holding it up, showing it around, putting it on the wrist. And that was just one ad we did. A lot of the other influencers were just smaller, actual shorter videos. That video was 30 seconds, and I'm not going to be showing the actual ad to you guys, as I said earlier. And again, I don't want to be endorsing people that, we don't support fully. I don't know them. I don't know what they're going to do to your guys' money if you actually send them money, because again, I don't know them. So I don't want to give anybody, promotion that they don't want. I know as like influencers, people don't want their rates out there because that kind of sets like a little community standard. So I'm not going to put that out there in respect of them. I'm going to show you guys the description that we had them put in the video. So this is how it actually looks like. It's really nothing special. It just says this pride bracelet from Less Bracelets is so cute. Get your own using the link in my IG bio, which is smart because again, we don't have the actual link in the TikTok bio. So she said link in my IG bio, and then from there or at www.lessbracelets.com, and then at the end we're gonna say hashtag pride, hashtag LGBT, because those two things are the top hashtags in this niche. And I would really recommend you guys actually do something like that. I think it makes it a little bit more discoverable, because on TikTok you have that whole discovery page as well, kind of like you have it on Instagram. So it is now the 4th. I'm just gonna wait like a couple of hours, probably till the end of the night, maybe even earlier in the morning. And then from there, what we're gonna be doing is just breaking down everything that went down in the last like 24 or 48 hours. Super excited to see these results. I always actually, wanted to hop onto TikTok. I just never had the time. So I'm glad now that I can actually make a video out of it and hopefully make some good profit. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are back now. It is literally like 24 hours, almost exactly, I think. It's literally like 28 hours after, because I started this yesterday at 3 p.m. It is now 5:46 on the 5th, yeah, one day after. So it is 5:46 now. Let's look at the results we were able to generate. Okay, so this is my Trello dashboard for my WordPress site. So as you guys can see, on the 4th, we did $119, which is pretty good actually, considering that I think we paid $50 for both ads. So we paid 75, okay, we paid 50 and then 25. Okay, yeah, so we paid $75 for both ads together. So that leaves our ad cost at 75 bucks. But we generated $119 yesterday, and then today we actually did almost $270, which again is pretty good. Cost of everything, we had $20 for the store, so we had the domain and then the hosting plan, and then we spent $75 on the ads, as I just said, and then we spent $120 for the product. Now, the product was not cheap because again, we didn't actually do too much research for this store. Coming back to it again, as I said, we had this store, me and my partner specifically, we had this store back in the day, literally like a year and a half ago when we first started dropshipping. We didn't do too much research back into how much the product was costing. If I knew how much it was going to cost, I would have definitely upped our profit margin, which brings our total cost for everything on the store up until today, $215, and we made $389 total revenue. So minus 389 by 215, you get our profit in total over the last pretty much day and a half, which is going to be $174. And yes, I did have to calculate that. For everyone who thinks this is a screenshot, obviously you see me like going through the screen here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh it as well. I just started actually using this plugin too. It's for WordPress, WooCommerce. If you guys use that, definitely go ahead and use Trello. There you guys go. That is the actual results. Now I want to talk about TikTok and the future of it. I don't really see it as being something that everybody can use, because definitely it is a really niche dependent thing. As you guys saw, like our niche was really populated on TikTok. There was a lot of people in that niche on TikTok making content and people with active engaged fans. Because you guys know it has like a 500 million user rate right now monthly, and a lot of those people are just dropping off. So if you guys can actually find a niche or even a sub niche in a niche that is active on TikTok, then you can actually make a good amount of money. I mean, we only made $174 here in the last 24 hours pretty much off of 2 pages. Imagine if you were on 50 pages, right? So I don't really see it as a bad investment. I just see it as a slow investment. And that's why, again, I recommend it totally for beginners only. Unless you have an actual brand, you can go ahead and pay for some of the bigger guys out there on TikTok. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the video. I hope you did enjoy. I actually did like making this one. It was pretty fun. I've never actually, had TikTok before or even ran an ad on it. It's kind of cool going back down memory lane with that old store. If you guys are interested in starting dropshipping, go ahead and check out my one-on-one mentorship program, which pretty much is me sitting down with you one-on-one through video call for about 10-12 hours over like a month's time, and I'm going to take you through every step of the way of how to start your store, how to find products, how to build stores, how to scale your ads, how to start ads, how to pretty much do everything. So if you guys are interested in applying for that and joining that program, you go ahead and click the link in the description down below. If you are chosen, someone will be back to you within like 2 days. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please smash a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And yep, that's gonna be it for the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.